we do believe that the worst form of democracy is better off than a coup d'etat. Coup d'etat de yempe. But Pelifono so shouldn't take a year omo edi omusono for granted. Just about a year near and ye kotuaba ye da uchidi ampo asbiu Sagana in one state ye da hwa ete a year in kwem ye da uchidi ampo ase. Me twanjumadi no so na ensam dodo na ewo ho ene ensam ewo ho a ye be bomodia na ya toatoa adwene ahwe ne ekro ebra kano ye be bomodia na enche abijafo atenase me introduce obna afedie membo bonsam kakra so efa be 5 to 10 minutes bimbo barely 5 minutes na me fam bonsam kakra bi so na me introduce show no properly na afedie yento ato adwene. Your ideas, your comments are very much welcome. And don't know between the afa Facebook ye WONTUMI TV live ewo Facebook and afa WONTUMI TV live ewo YouTube. And you teach and so sa emame WONTUMI TV live on Facebook, WONTUMI TV live ewo YouTube. And then in 24 eba be kame hona ya to adwene ewo dwumadi so it's a Monday afternoon and then every Richard Ajiman a member of the NPP communications team Bribia Babe Snake on Richard Ajiman a youth organizer was constituency a friend Swabe constituency and nay wajina kunya okame ho ewo dwumadi ejeni buaten enche opani so ebetenase na yegyina yahwe nsema ewo ho na nso nsem ho ene Chairman Bernard Entry Buesiako Chairman Bernard Entry Buesiako aka WONTUMI made himself available ewo high and cry. It's a Chairman Bernard Entry Buesiako okupiemu ewo high court ewo encry. Say the last time want the panic say wow okay when you chairman WONTUMI you're jailing 50 debi. You can say that to the Marines and yano cre and then okupiemu ewo court. Na later on the program shall say Sabeka lawyer and the peer Kubi or no and all representing Chairman Bernard Entry Buesiako ewo court. But then na more application say empo prosecution no ensem bi omo e kan krata bi na afedi omo introduce krata no properly na lawyer and the appear Kubi si onjina so no on fan build and answer on kana sema and attorney general say ade no kra na krata edi ho then krata bia edi ho to that effect and krata bia edi ho to that effect. No documents. We need documents bia to that effect. Enti asabno akwako ye bibia ho. But then very soon I'll try to link up with a lawyer and the appear Kubi. Na we be en sabno and so ede achre. And also other in China and the TUC aside Chairman Bernard Entry Buesiako ediano and the TUC Trades Union Congress and the omo aye near friends press conference omo atonsa afre ensem chirofo na ene ensema omo de atuja and say and omo nsem omo eka nyina say hey na say ede ye ne aban esi nkunya na nsanya ye ne aban esi nkunya ne aban eka amayete say omo no sise yisu oto enso efo edin na empo eye base pay minimum obetumi dia manye ya eye 9% and yes you akura yate bia okura oba ya chenti odi yate sa na oka yate ase na afedi ye daya na se ye dane ye hu yandufie kura na yan kote a PURC ese omo atutu eye enyina mahoden omo atum by 9.86%. Hey, asembe yama base a ye increment no ye 9%. And no yes about reflect and take it off January ending 2026. Na fe yen kotia aban asa ba beto anyina mahoden mu 9.86%. Yan particular ye try and so kra de say aban ensa beka ne ntia ensio si say in WONTUMI 15.92%. 15.92%. I don't know TUC force there. Wait there. Robin Peter to pay Paul say there. Wait there. Etienne omo aye press conference. Na words omo e use ye podcast sem omo say aye unfair, aye untimely, and it violates the principles of social partnership agreed between labor and the state. Omo how I don't know. Na enyo omo nko ene minority. Dom kuma ewo brashe bidwefie. And omo so esinkoya aye press conference. No omo say immediately. Aban aye NDC aban led by the first gentleman, President John Dramani Mahama. Immediately on reverse aye utility hikes na ode ababe bomuno. Na aye 19% no on reverse immediately. Aye insio ene kania de ni nyina on reverse because ade no enko entwaye o se aye sa na chese Ghana ni ena wo twini bunsuo nyina na wei ase ekere sei nti ene minority NPP in parliament ena afa TUC for obugina so in separate omo aye press conference aye ranking on a minority parliamentary on and I say energy committee no so no Ora George Abuaje ene ono sa press conference no say eno no de omo be fight aban ewo brashe bedwafie ne omo be ye bia sa aban e de reverse utility hikes no obo ebeye eti eno nso asema ewo hodom edru hodom abedwafo no mehwe na ya toatoa adwene ewo ho ana Ghana fo mo de mo ho atomo aban papa ba TUC any minority and omina aye press conference me for ba ko biedu bi enka ho na yenkoyedim na watching you so awie ye no interesting times ahead. Enka presidential jet issue do ewum edru hodoma be panel omo ebe rema en seminar dos won nti ye behwe ebrebebe ma ebe ra edonsu but assemble ko a eda ho na watchi ekọ na wiye na ye bete last week it was all about Martin Kpebu and the special prosecutor Martin Kpebu and the office of the special prosecutor. The rest is history. Now over the weekend Enna Samuel appear Dakun Esquire Echo platform bi so ewo enkran men sem do so ntibi the way e twatwo de akwa anim Echo platform bi so ewo enkran na oko platform yesui na ye talk shop and I say ye talk show political shows APA current affairs and on the kotu just say oh some na sisi Martin Kpebu ye last week no mon some na omuna edi omukwi na ono no kura no hwe fight against corruption enye easy na ono Samuel appear Dakun was survival assassination or the need assassination or see the fight against corruption no hwe omo ho nkyere mpa OSP enye easy na kisia Japan hwe ono nkadipa kuno assassination attempt mienu and afa de kon ya menkwa kit enke kuno to twene na ono Samuel appear Dakun Esquire hwe no ne die kura easy ono bravo breno office of the special prosecutor ono kura ono ono na director of strategy research and communication office wo no ne die hwe police for 17 omo yiro nipa ba ko pen na ya joso no pa bro no hankofu no jai okono omo ko against corruption enye easy ena Ghana force hey Samina ko da ba 7 na waka ne sa no na ene me hu say interior ministry e de krata Ghana yeah e de krata ba beto abonte sa semna sabida ko e kan ye no ye kwa ni ma be kan e de akire mu omu taking lightly kra na asem no omu ye full probe omu hwehwem cause asem na o kan ehu 2 assassination attempts e wo Ghana na fight against corruption ti sabida ko hwe chengelengi da ko na police force 17 ayre no hwe omu hwehwem na interior ministry mbeka omu so omu aye preliminary investigations na omu contact Kisi Ajabe nkra o se asem no kra nye DC yes Kisi Ajabe se asem de nye DC na esiyansa yewra afimu Sara interior ministry kata no de aba beto dwaw na sabida akon 17 no de omu gusu hwehwem enti de be free ma babia no omu beba be ka kire trase yawo na Kisi Ajabe de no de ensi afimu esi daben because aha na ene ye tena ha yenye bisa se empo ensema omu eken police station benyo ena Kisi Ajabe akwa report sa ansem we say media yenya ye be bisa mpadifo se omu bisa Kisi Ajabe se police station ben assassination attempt no esi time ben exact date no my date no 2 assassination attempts on for date no emai na esi wo police station ben and the okọ report e de kire hwan of file ewe itese he onkire baby a okọ report 2 assassination attempts na media bi ya Kisi Ajabe a and the summit dakuya ai summit da akokra de e wo so na homa akokra de yi de o ne akokra be twetwe nkomosia na o my further better particulars 17 on so okọ report wen odo so the date na yada pay and 17 policemen no yire no handcuff no e yire no pampe se corruption nti ento papa omo e kunti no omo bra no omo ba kire ne yemem and these are some of the questions are ye be pese ye be hu ne free mu eba because omo nyina ye lawyer so Kisi Ajabe a renowned lawyer Sabida Ako himself a lawyer and a lecturer. And ye perfect and better particulars. Now interior minister be able to catch us at the NCDC and the NCDC what crack and catch you. So I'm sure the further and better ebeba. Yeah, trying. But in conclusion, share the link. Government WhatsApp group, share the link. I share the link. Share the link. The government WhatsApp group. You got to share the link. Now this is it. Also, it's a WhatsApp group of independent minds, of CSO leaders and people like you, because of your offices, as in the key accountability institutions.
Seems to believe anything anybody tells him about the office, but he's unwilling to take what the office tells him. He's giving you the reason.
First time I've had an encounter with Manasseh over this. There is a government WhatsApp group that we are on, and he brings this issue up and he's answered. In fact, as he said, he's had the opportunity to see firsthand some of the work that we have done. I'll take it one by one.
Let's clarify first.
Yes.
It's not a government. It's not a government WhatsApp group.
No, I'm trying to say that
on that group.
I'm trying to say that
no, I just said that
by the
people may get a wrong impression. Yes. It's not a government WhatsApp group. It's a WhatsApp group of independent minds, of CSO leaders, and people like you because of your offices, as in the key accountability institutions who are also there. OSP, Shraj, Auditor General, even the Supreme Court has a representation, yes, because we have been given a job to do, which is not influenced by the state.
The point I'm making is that it is created by the government because we are charting a new path on our anti-corruption policy.
And ethics.
So that's the point.
Yeah. In your office, who says anything?
Hey, Ghana, they say, honey. Oh, Maccabees fight, but I don't so interested. Who's a independent minds this year? So why you know people like you because of your offices and OSP Shraj on my person of killing story. But you know the young killing story. You were interested over. You were interested over papa. So share the link. Government WhatsApp group. Just share the link. Share the link. You were interested over papa. Now yes, the journalist who could help. Senior journalist who kuruma Samida ko Esquire onye ni paketo or your lawyer kum journalist or started as a reporter ewo Joy FM why publication including false publication and all that. Now a bet now platform you so person catch say he doesn't know what he's talking about. Odim di oka Entinkofuo bia omuna yes yeah baby chrim don't misreport and it's a WhatsApp group of independent minds, CSOs, leaders and people like you because of your offices in the key accountability institutions who are also there. In fact, the OSP, the charge, auditor. Ha, Basa. Nkansah Makasa too much. Yankoya ni mba pedifu akwaba. Ya na ibinu musabida ako kasa na ono kadi aso kasawa. Hey! Odibidi okapa. Okani nyina wie ya no. Ose. Yes, I say it's a government WhatsApp. Osa ho ma. Waje ni so. Aje gon. Richard Ajman mema akwaba. Kwaku ejeni Mbuaten. Also mema akwaba. Na mohuye die.
Okay, radio do me obusia from pipe.
Weekend, it's been a busy weekend for you. Very busy weekend.
Kiki mamefa wakwenya isho. You see ya chichira kwa nohani jana. Obi yanzu didi na juma ho kakra. Mamfu wakwenya isho na yamfasida. Ema abusuafo a nanu memne de kwemu. Omoba ye kronuma buhia ebeboa otomo abusuapanyini fobi mbabeboa no ma mi Nkansah me wofa kwabna dudapa formerly no obiare ofiri mu Chicago ewa America memu ebe kura ne chi kura yemfase da mu keke abusuafo eyade amamfo a omufri Chicago bae eye ne kura ni Mrs. Rose Dudapa waye asantefo hima so ewo Chicago enene ma ofiri Dudapa ene kwabna Kyeremanteng nkune Dudapa obahima bakoya ohima ena ketwa no ya na me refini de kakra wono ya ngono wanti
ajama we di ota ya mabu Nkansah wo de list no dan ke diwachi no
amini aketwa no mefa yemfa umunyina asida emfama abusuafo a omfi Chicago bae eni omwa na omwa hanyina ninnuano monso Reverend Sifa Owada Blakapa Baptist Church no ye managing partner ewo Wakon Consult onmo ninnu Kofi Benina of London bae ene ofa Kwame a onso free US bae abohia kwesi eboa ene ninnu apanyine kwabna dwuma ene de abusuapanyine nso ye onua omunyina de aseda emma abusuafo nyina omboa ye abohia hima wone ne hene nyina wo mu de aseda emma abusuafo a omba beboa ye nyina ma yekora ye meofa kwabna Dudapa echi kura na okay. yɛda abusuafo ase wo mum free nkran by wo mum free America mum by wo mum free abohia wo mum free baby a de chem so ene asante no tamfo nyina yɛda wo mu nyina ase enema ombeye mai first special as dan so e man adamfo baako
okay
dia groupa
any omu nyina na ne okay de we ya da ewuro e be fi bi
mi akofie dudum fe as woni mi kofie dudum fe
me DJ press the okay
yeah the net to me
okay
panzo edi jumapa wa awo yina se de asida kase
da do funu nyina se
do mas Chicago fo so e do mas kase pa yini dinkai etena sikakra o Chicago ansana yeba omo ya de pa do ma omo ba bebo aye no ya de asida mo nyina minia
Mate a very busy weekend, for a Richard Archibald. It's yame and your dada say. Kwaku.
Okay.
Now, where dear?
Eradia dum me ho ye pa na ja. So dem di kan de bia na nyam kopon de waye na famu de. Na aka abanya wote asasi so wote so Ghana asi. So no so be na famu de. Na me fa konye so na menchia ahwefo. Na mabushi akomi krum atwango beja south nkawe ni botemi krum jankoba manchi akobi seedi nrebi hinni omo hu nyina meche obibia na mebase ya na minti
na it was a long weekend as well. Ukuru media family and friends Farmers Day awards omo ma bi o oh, so you say, hey, and this if we have was wago. Hey, she say farmers say can say awards no so. These are quite family and friends. Chairman this. Na man pon de enko. Enti na me bisa o say to Eastern region. Near Onya over Eastern Savior Church. So no nyai. And that's one is the Western region. Young can count Krabe 3. How much am I including a Kwaku here, any war, Mampo, or Maba, and this your Maba.
So the prominent
Papa Naba,
indeed. Yeah, what the man said that money.
I was monitoring a radio station. Was a quad as one. I just want to get gumsa dear doing your fair.
Double gay. Me banne say ya minti minchi enwi na bra team DMB wo atwango beja. Mintwa wo munya. Nti ye dia me chiachia bi na minti minyi nya da bia me ka say ye dia ye to bande me hye wo nkran se me don wase. Me ko makura ho makru coordinator ho ye friend he for sapon. O ye team DMB den pa obaya enso makru ho na sepa si wotokuli e wo Peter nso e wo honom agogo beki ene na bra lesson mo honom ko ne bi nso awo ibubu aten me amenu ibubu aten na PM ana ne Hobson e former assembly member ono nso ho na me konkawe kuma nso a kodwusu na abrokwa omo yi adwuma sonko de ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nti se dem di kan da bia ye de enye sika ne mo yodo Otabawumia ne rich ideas no ene enye mugidi na yedi na chi nti omu nyina Yakopon hira omo wo adwuma pa omo ye me ba ne se ewia na machia His Excellency Ajia Samira Bawumia no say onu su gusu a obontoa na last week Tuesday no Wednesday and oba atwango bieja south.
Oh, okay.
Na we no nkoma na obi edi ni se adwuma no de waye ni nyina on se sa akode wonwum bisa adwuma ni nyina na waye no eno a na mrante no ba woni nyina ni mpanyimfo nyi obi ka se Samira be ye adwuma ni nyina because o kasa ma obi ate ase na de akọ dwom se okoton okoye no atofo ne se me bai ma amoa me ho ne ase misika enso enti wo de ko chena ne ye hia aka ho asem ade a chen no ba se wo ade na de ba se no an ka me be ton fabra na me nto a o da bi masesa no me de wo fro na ba wonim se di ba kro onye wo kura ni enti ye Dr. Bawumia ba ama Ghana fo agi atum Ghana fo ya no mo pe se ye so hwe wa bre se woni je ho friends say tumi na wo pe no ye de ma ba hwe so ye enti de wo fa yim kakra e no mo so ko na echiri waba ye kodwen ho na 2028 ekoduru aya no mo se mo sa fa Dr. Bawumia no ane ento no ma no mo se ya mfa na ma ya sesa no onim se je ni Ghana fo ani ni e na ye kura no kire se ye ni nokre e ma ye ho enye no kwafo enu nti na party fo nyina je twumu se asemo a o kan nti ase wom se ye pese demonstration Ghana fo se ye ni abre na ye trustworthy dia e wo se gina fa akon ho na ne Dr. Bawumia eba na ebi ameka se last time me nka me chire mo ha se na brenti amenka ba ko Dr. Bawumia se o ma 10 appointments 10 appointments na manfo sa na nipa 10 pa no appointment da bi e wo mu nipa 10 ye se ye free constituency ho amoma appointment but botaye ne say o mo no nam so mani pampempem wo constituency wo no mo nso ebenya won hia de se wo ye bad time wo the party na chi na wo per scholarship ma wo ba na say ni appointee bia wo constituency wo no hwan na wo kan kire no nenso se ye win to me no na o secretary ho chairman wo ho ebi a youth organizer coordinator bi wo ho no prominent person bi patron fo bi no nya appointment and am some no mo te ho nti heli pa ko no ko ni mo ohi asama ko tena ni mu a wonsuro e na won fere nso because one no a e na wonnim won so ni madwuma ko a waye eno nti na obi se media me ba me ma delegates nyina dwuma aye bi san se kwan be so be fa aso onya wi ni be president a wo delegate be fere na fon amanafa ana wudi ni number enti eden ya so de nam obi so na nya obi a wunim no enu nti na yesi ye appointment 10 free constituency ho no free say omo de wunim wo mo e na omo nso enimu e campaign na oka ho bi enti ono de nya appointment na akọ anim say ukoje bibia onsa betimi aka nti ye nyina ye nsom na ye ntoma Dr. Bawumia fi so na betimi aba mapa Ghana ye mechia atwema sejon uko atwema ngo beja ho de obi ase e friend say good board no ono na sejon na de ne kwot na ho no John Kwame Diodu atwema be just south first vice chairman mechia no pa
mate beda se papa enti bisana etie ye toa eye jubedie no so aha eye wontumi TV so enie na koswa se bo hwe eye program no wontumi TV so enie you just heard from eye Kwaku Ejenim Buaten a member of the NPP communications team na member eye Ajiman enchen membra eye Ajiman enchen na fe yewra eye show no mu proper na Ajiman yatrans yatrans ayene ensem awro no ego na mi ansa de ya betaye no opex
okay yatrans na se de minua agenim hyase no medin chia bema na nado dan Kwaku fuado Ghana mampanyin dada akora wa babe yibi waya de pa na maka kire nsi nyame no amọ no hoban emfie dudu a wadie still ano wotokoso ekonenim ene ensemu a enipa kagu no so a ene ni nyina ye hunu de enukure ewo mu no ebema obiye hunu animonyam pa eye omampanyin dada na nado dan Kwaku fuado obinya abre mere koneni ma memfa nchiama no memfa nchiama eye omampanyin dada akufo president kufo wa kire se panyin wo fie matise ene nawoda meboa
ene
nawoda akora ya imawa woda pa
87
nyame ntonkoso emo homan na wonkora wo maye fise empanyi kasa se panyin wo fie no no kure pa na wodai mahu se party for no oma tu franka ama party no oma kwa akosra no ama watu wo mufu wakasa ewo mpanyin mu pa de akire wo mu se ya wade ba kope ya de no ani MPP nti ya momodin se bobo ho ban na tribulations a ye de Dr. Bawumia famu no ewo mu koye ni nyina ni mu waka akire wo mu se ono ankasa wo fa saade ni bi mu nti obia wo ye bia wonim the experiences in it obia hwie ewo saade na omde Dr. Bawumia famu no wo say in 1996 abra ye to aba ni wie na yes ya betu bi mu no ebi mu mpa investigate no se ono wo kwa America no yagigi $100,000 de amano senko family MPP wodi nti wodi ahye botum nti yɛde ne gyina enye bi ensɛm manum nyina na nyɛ nokre panyina kasa utie kasa na wɔkae ne paa wote de mejo no na sɛ nka apɛ sɛ wobɔ no tɔfa sɛ panyini kasa na nko waka kyerɛ mu sɛ enkɛbɛyɛ anko mu nyae na nka ba wo mi anko fi sɛ de AC no wɔno wahunu bi da ɛna ɔbaeɛ no nso a ɔbɛyɛ ɔmampanyin no nneɛma bebree a wɔyɛ hyɛ Ghana ne MPP animonyam no ɛyɛ sɛ sudua ɛma yɛn sɛ deɛ ɛto Dr. Bawumia nyinaa si gyae no wɔbɛyɛ Ghana mampanyin a ɔno nso bɛyɛ nneɛma papa bi ɛde a hyɛ Ghana animonyam na wɔde ahyɛ MPP animonyam abere biara meka sɛ ade koro nti a de biara si yɛkɔto aba mehwɛ nipa bi na meto abama no it's not because omo ba ni nyina ntimi nye bi what did they make no but unu obi koto anamo a ene de ugi ni die sɛ onwu ani mase into sa anamo no me wogi die sɛ MPP for ye kan sem bi kyerɛ Ghana for sɛ ye pese ye ma wo mo what did they make no already the MPP party nko awo a obi be ma ye adwuma nko awo da bi yen ye ka kyerɛ Ghana for sɛ si yen ye ba ban mu a yetimi kyekyere wo man no mo man no koso si yeba aban mu na si ye ntimi ankyekere wo man no ama na ankoso te se de yen ye ka kire Ghana fo na yen ya ye ka asase ne abe kontompofo wo de me cho no ye wu a ye be samantwetwe se ya bedi nturo e wo wiase a kire amansan de amansan akwa ho kirem enti I don't support people who cannot do what they say se nipa entimi nye ade a wode na no ka me support o me support de obetimi aye de all kano said the beya send animonyam ba ebi beka me so did the major no I am always happy not because Ghana e kwa ahokirimunti but because I did not vote for John Mahama manto abama no and I said it openly time without number say ontimi mu Ghana e mani nyeye enema a womo yeye nyina keke if you remember it me I said it and said it and said it and said it say ombega information say omobeye ombema nipa ehia womo omuwia omaye womo say de omye for the Christmas won chicha de nkete because that is the socialist strategy ombeye sa de no manka ye kan na manfo fisi ye de agro e na abamu that is the reason why me support Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia enti ene omampanyin kofo yeda na se onyame mfankwa emfie ni bi nka ne mfie ho na onton koso ntuyefo se de be ya ye bi enipa de otwa sanim se na chiachia etoda na ye nkorai na ye ya achia na nso no se nyame eboaye ne se wompanyinfo ofia no matenetine mamfa nchiama Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia de digita Bawumia Ghana ni daso onyame ene de na kosie na onyame no a se de odi Joseph ekoye no obe sign the naba ewo komre mu amana ba beji Ghana fo de yehunu bida it is the repeat of what happened between 2009 and 2012 umbe fa Ghana free glory ede ko shame and it is the same thing and the science intimidate minim say we bibi papa bia emfiri mu ba yehunu biem intimiwe no enyame nwanwa mfa nchiama ono abo se echi menza bonso eye enkane so amemra hyebedwani ene enkane dom dodo no ba no dani sisi wo ye campaign the national campaign coordinator for Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia campaign no ma mfa nchiama no baabi a wo awia bia Dr. Nana you were free wo ye the campaign liaison ene the regional campaign coordinator and so honorable EC team na mfa nchiama busuafo nyina chairman WONTUMI the champion chairman the Bangura of WONTUMI multimedia nyame ensa wono so ye bompa ya ama no bibie ni wa bi sisi du fochie
atamfo nsabenjene
mfie wa hakora na ne dan chamda ebeto akoso ayi du fochie there is nothing NDC can do na se so anya hwe nese yensu ye ba ban mu dia what did they make no asase ya wo Ghana de enye chama WONTUMI nko na de pika se tubie what did they make no enti nkrofo a wo matu asase a yensu ye bachi wo magum mu de ebinum ho no ma agisi wo mu na wo ne beba bebe wo mu ye kan kora chi wo
and it was so interesting in court but I no me pesa be koso e bia later no na me ya said they be carry be wo so adia
double k ye she asie me the WhatsApp group no me shase The WhatsApp group no be share because amanfo ehun no say a trivia a bibi ketuwa.
Yes,
but a very dangerous trajectory. Ena NDC amanyuku ene abaya or what we say omo de yefa so double key. Unu say NDC as they stand now. Omo national communications officer, a public officer, a Ghana phone tuaneka. When we say the constitution does not allow that say oh your public officer also hold the national position, a political party position. Who is the national communications officer of the NDC? And yes, I'm and you're a board a good board CEO. Why is he still holding on to that position? Is he not accountable to Ghanaians? And now say NDC adwini almost say buying any political party a yard crow. Do they believe that? Is that their understanding? One day Ashanti Regional Communications Officer for the NDC.
Abbas, no.
Is it not Nuludin Abbas? Onye minerals when fund BB fund. Why is he not relinquishing the position now or because Justin could be from Pong? Now ye Ashanti Regional Youth Organizer for the MPP. Okoye CEO Emma why or resigning any day youth organizer no madin is kwakwa. Anamebwa. Okay, appointments in my Samia Ukuno national youth organizer. As a national organizer. When he took appointment, why resign? Why is the NDC members of NDC, Deputy General Secretary, as we stand now, Mustafa Bande will need Jubilee House. Why is the NDC mixing a buying any political party? Political party can support a leader to become the president. When the leader become president, a buy four arms, and you need NDC for there. So you can't mix your political party with a buying. No political party in the dear buying, but you play your cards well. Say a buying there over some Ghana for what did they mention, including your political party members?
But say Bia senior Osha says a WhatsApp group now. Also, your people of independent minds. And now draw, you know. Okay.
That is the reason why I'm yes idea. The thing say are buying a political party. So they are managing Ghana. That is they are managing NDC. Now, my way, but
the independent minds should know better. Okay, what do you mean? Build your independent minds, as Samson suggested. They should know better. Okay, to the mean, the point.
And now say the communications directorate of the NDC, and that's who hold the public position. You know, what did they know? Most likely say, sway the minds of some sectors of the independent sectors of the our governance. You know, Edwuma Baba anymore. So did the hence sir WhatsApp group at this critical juncture buying any namo air bill say social media sir WhatsApp any TikTok ni one you know yet detrimental to the sustenance of our democracy you know buying you the same tool as an instrument to fight Ghanaians now obeka say oh independent body. What did they know? This is information gagging. There is no independence. This is information gagging. What did they make sure? In order to be independent, you know, if you are led there, so who person we are independent, let's want me and stand there alone. Let's will be believed with there. It is the reason why most people do not believe libertarians. No more say, in order to see me and Gia buying. So what did they make sure? Me and Gia buying, me and Gia buying, I'm not leader. It is a mumu leader there. So did they know? Then yeah, as for mine, ye leader anyway. That is why a binumoti or more classical liberalism. Say they believe in government, but in its limited form. So did they make you know? And ye na ya to mine, and or mine, ye see ye use media as an independent means, ye didn't hold you abino accountable. About we buy. Ubia who clearly say or gag information on per se any property the eco so did they make you know on person the property the eco and now walk off a CSUs The other time I complained about it. Say, me who the reason why I was a CSOs, a quarter situation. Say it was a situation of CSOs because we be a CSO be a what TBR, who area who specialize, and you make it clear. Why patients? Either say we influencer, and I say we mobilizer, and I say we CSO be a nay. So how does a CSO be a or have? Any CSO or no way a policy influencer. Ever quarter situation say more they come pressure or galamsey. How where lies the independence? And the Omampanyin John Dramani buy or buy. And we invite CSO said we call Jubilee House. We invite them call and there is danger. And we invite media, no do mako. And we yes, I am and to you. CS ye WhatsApp group of independent minded one year. Yeah, say by Diana Ba and I'd be hunu diakro. Anameboa Diana Ba and I'd be hunu diakro. Say a buy as a moba. You will chroma you kwan on paso mokano. Meboa. Mebodi something la dianini. Something la dianini. A buy as a moba. You hunu kwan on paso mokano. Yeti kurumba ena maami sisile abnada pesi kayira misi kayira woni dem maami panyini a waye chief of staff da waye minister of state da waye member of parliament da ayeye ni nyuma bebrebe ni kuru a owale no papa no Russia embassy woni siye waye adwuma waye architect ono ani fie na ni sikayira wo mu si fie 1974 kisi Japan ne enwo no ma minisi kayira no no ko report to asem no police station communication and media for we no something lad no de bra yen any say ma mini ye de no nya ska no kisi aja bin ko hwim ko ankora wonya ska no woni dem
ajma oni maybe me de me ye station would to be a favor I don't stress asem do so yanka and one ye kan because ya kan aseba e coordinate court it would be station no a favor say yes, Samson Ladi, obetumi abodidi, but I'll be guided as well. Because yes, I know where I'm coming from. What I say? Because
so what I mean is say, and the media
independent minds,
media for no. E kachire ye say, maame ni chire baby escano. Equally, sami jamfi be yi good. Your friends $1. Ewo ne kemu e de magrada okwa na ultimedia ni anim no ano obuza wo se usika ayira me personally obi buza me se usika ayira sami jamfi usika ayira abraham ami sisira abnada pa usika ayira no obi usika ayira so ekwaya mo fa so a mo communicate what did they make no ye wo krom ha ena reverend in team fojo ekwoka say Gran Canaria aircraft na ababesi ewo ahano no enchirechiremu a omu chirechiremu no enti ase enim enti omu nchira asem no mu yi omu konifie se omu kwa akoche no what did they mean no ye wo kroma na adenta kumi eka ase wo manya CCTV footage omu konifie e de handcuff gu ni sakoche no anamebwa ye wo kroma ena omu ka kire ye se wo makwa akohunu sika bebrebe ewo container mu $1 ene niema ewo yi omu ka kire se oni akro ne de one alaji adenta kumidi enimnidin reverend intim fojo de enimnidin wontumi de enimnidin de container na sika no ye no ye friend one alaji ye wo kroma ene omu ka kire se ECG cables ayira mebwa containers yakofa aba na yira womsi omakohunu containers ni bi ewo baabi no mention ye wo kroma eno omka kire say wom di cocaine enam Cape Coast kwaso eno ansi yati say ya che police for abasti cocaine ewo Cape Coast kwaso what did they mention no ba say abronye ekana semodia ni ya che no ni obi a twiro say ya abronye na ya natural black Maria mu
near the Noko. Say, oh yes, sir. Oh yes, sir.
Now send this for you ablekuma de woman. Beppe be de young woman.
Obama young WhatsApp group no. Adwuma amode.
Also, they've been given a job to do because something like this, they have been given a job to do.
Edina, that's why I mentioned his name. Edina. I'm mentioning him because he said it.
Yeah. Oh, man, yes, I don't have any problem.
Reverend in Tim Fodjo and Seven Bay, you know how he handled Reverend in Tim Fodjo and Sami Jamfi on the show.
Yeah. With some text messages.
Obia, show the Bibiano. As if you may say, Debbie, how old is Sami Jamfi? Assuming he is rich, how old is he? Oh no, Timothy now Akukodromu, a deep member of parliament on a live show. Not sure ne talk also. Not to know the item. And it's a moya way in now ba kwate WhatsApp groups no what is here so sini ho ahwani no mkoto so a what did them no o wie na say MPP so te WhatsApp group dia no what is right to information reference say bill na we say we dey ba monitor social media no ahwani no no dey say WhatsApp group no dey ba to so na WhatsApp group bi chen WhatsApp group bi
there be WhatsApp group no mami ko to Samson nchira me ko to just seconds o say e di so okwa edi mu na oyen one share na nkofo akunya adwene bi. Now it is a WhatsApp group of independent minds, of CSO leaders and people like you because of your offices as in the key accountability institutions who are also there. And Sasi, OSP, Shraj, Auditor General, and even the Supreme Court has a representation because we have been given a job to do which is not influenced by the state.
And so who gave them that job to do? Who gave them that job to do?
Fidex.
NT double K. Amania yeti who say in our 4th Republican Constitution.
The Supreme Court judge also.
Oh, Masa. You say I power collapse, absolute power collapse, absolutely. You what on my wing? What did they mention? No, you previous administration 2017 when Nanado ne MPP any NDC members of parliament not margin woman. You CSOs civil society organization no mo say we mu ye happy pa say we mu be a hang parliament e Ghana. So when 2020 Parliament in 2021, a bear 147. People said, say, you're good for Ghana's democracy because it will produce accountability. What are those people today? When the parliament is largely dominated by the NDC, don't they know it will produce thieves in Omo Nimza? You said 147 will produce accountability. So 181 against 60 something, what will it produce? Any thieves? Ana anya sa na logic ne tie me too enti sa ni pano a omkeka sa ansem ni nyina no ene wo mu wo hene they seem to be happy say after the NDC ay dominant wo yi enti say no
but said to play the devil's advocate somehow can we say ntisa be who man answer right up na funny enough Steve Mantiao the why I want to say about but my woman answer right up rubbish my Franklin Kujo he wants to walk.
Franklin Kujo is an NDC communicator. He is the national communication director for the NDC now. Or Franklin Kujo, what is he? Well, he's NDC communicator. Go to his social media wall and see. Maybe we leads the NDC communications now.
But the fact remains, Sami da kuwambake off. Still, say a government because anti-corruption.
Manaza Zula Uni. Anyone cultural galamsey economy. Anyone. Whatever idea assembly see. Nanima was a propra at the end of training and any no cre. Anyone yabam 2007 or Kwaji Debe at the seat of government. I will say ye train Crophobi. And now sooner a resign free multimedia. And this so any pan clearly one wouldn't baby or what that. woni baby o wodada ngwasia o fa mu wo sa nsem ni mienu enti me no well what can I say my name?
But why would the government want to create a platform to achieve what?
Because that is socialist. I've told you they studied that from Russia and China. I can't in time without number. So Omega information. Look at what is happening in Burkina Faso. If indeed the Omo Kano, yeah, catch them say what they are portraying in Burkina Faso is nothing near the Omo Kano. No say no kuda no. So mu gidi pa say Burkina Faso, ahoto aba ho no mo na akwa ne ye ku na ahoto aba Burkina Faso. Why don't they allow Benin for mo nso nyi omuku? Adeni no mo allow. Na wo mu de amudi soja for call. Because akwara gag information about Burkina Faso. And what pam falling media nyina. You don't hear what is going on in Burkina Faso. O man no man panyin ntimi nkofa. The president cannot go to part of the country. And omo tia no omo ya Burkina Faso. Now omo nyina no omo si afem. Omo hu say ade no omo ye no. Emfaso ni so now obi ya na dwen so obi yeku a no ye. Because that time no they thought say na Yakufu Ado ni MPP. So omo de enye nti omo. Na de soja abai kwaje kura enye hwe. Say omo aba enti omo de omo suro. O say beduru Benin de afi de mo suma Ghana soja for de akọ. So okay, omo gag information, that is socialist government. Obembo are ignorant. Unimu de ekosu bia. What did them do? Because perception that is why when NDC is in opposition, omo create perception no more using as corruption. Clearly. When Temperature Foundation for omo programmer, what did they make? You will go seat. Your silver seat, your diamond seat, you pay according to. Franklin could you cost our programs in Bidebia, Eco Casa or Debia. At the assembly, see a briar bar memoir, or Moka say, or be pursued woman penina, or be born man penino, no one in a barbe didi. Ghana for 1 minute tianum yenike, or be Frabrocheba, no one chase you to come, no common pen you be out one Kwaku did was a barber contract, or by no give $50,000 no or call maybe no or BBT Ghana for. Near catchless any pants over woman penina. Akonyana oba betra no. This is how much you are paying. Next time, oh, Banes will need you media or would have been careful. That was wisdom. And if I'm Jubilee House said you no more piano. Nay, Nkansah. Because Okofiono ma, Obia Timiano Huay, Obia no about time, no ashes suit. No aba me name investors be and a president and no betino and a near money tea no I know any president a create synergy be over here no the man no when you the open or cooperative work for moms here. But if you are going there, let's see a charge you car. And Kaubo who say baby American say me ni hwe na my call no ebehame. But wo mu create no a perception said as it will be abokro no when we wanted to save our mind no. I mean, yeah, perception after perception. MPP by obi chere corruption baako. Just one corruption, one incident of corruption. Oh, the whole of the MPP administration. Obi chere baako pe. See that brother perception is that oye den unye iska no. Nobody cares, and no one say see that brother power for yesika, because that is how information flows. Just throw out anything. Ebeduru anom ne etisi. What did they make you know? Obi cotton fuel I say cotton 90 cents or no cotton 1 cents. The only perception now Momu creative will come say company no Toma no was not a registered company and it would have been better if you had sold it to this company at 90. No I said yeah wabokro no near the atu Akufo Addo so. Now you design your man perception after perception. Galamsey.
And as you say, questions are expected. Say probing questions, you know. Asking NPP time and
what we say. What would you make clear? And crowd school. And my time more. And you know to me by GD say Galamsey by Abreso. When indeed,
now someone who Steve Mantia write up be. Artists or who are buying fight against Galamsey. Who Steve Mantia? MPP what power? Who said they now accounts?
2015.
Then answer.
NDC youth in Galamsey. 2015. What youth in Galamsey? to extent say muse nsuo na ma yen 2016 yen ba ba mu no manifesto ayen ye twere oye no ye de hyemu say ye ba ye be ko galamsey na na do dan Kwaku ado e de ni seat kura to lie aso o mutimi the perceptions be create say as the galamsey ba no na do na eso galamsey no wode nam and wo mo the perception after perception and this ba yi clear cut chrono e koso chrono and guasie day in and day out because information is being managed no obi anka ho asem wodi musa budget yo mo de ba yi according to minority leader the ministry that does not even exist I what budget no ministry the omo body our budget ni mo no the ministries are not non-existent yeah good side ministries ni nyina meanwhile ni wo budget mu
no one is asking
senior no one is asking we be ready
independent mind
sika wo mo ka so wo de ko big push $7 million as $7 billion
onset first
when you sue about 10
but obo pemo
now we catch what's up no independent man how independent is a man that cannot talk how independent
they've been given a job to do but abusuya for year twa eye dwumadie no so ben sebede bi na eye Richard Ajman ebisa no na beno my problem say Samida akon kire di nsemu na quickly Samson aye neni senior journalist bati in to say Samida akon enim where he's coming from no na big chrim but Samson very good evening to you. The last time in same say ya na Reverend in team for Jordan na ye discuss say ya senior Samson as a ya kokanse be this ye win here and I'm court or the year court but Samson na me be so still questions be wa e be abeti ase a the man twist fact what do you say Samson o ma ye me to beti ase ya na me betna ha as a journalist have been twist fact no na wasa de be akwa jina court what do you say and the question me bisa be able to me a list a year names na say faces behind obi to say we a lawyer the Supreme Court has a representation. What is the name of the Supreme Court Penia or what WhatsApp group no so obi to me am aye hunidi and I say bia OSP nipo where you know faces behind and no bet me a list names na my dia kuma atoye yem na ade ba ko Samson Ladi ayeneni me san kai obio me mpesa be ni obenya court banta bia na wasra tweme ade ma Kwaku gina court and I say station Kwaku gina court no ma emunda ho ye discuss ya ye to be discussing you. You say you've been given a job to do job bay and over there mama say the platform. These are some of the questions are maybe person now why any ye who are dear no pote a job bay and an independent mind no ye dear mama say maybe a ye gina ye who and na fedi ya kaya no atu and this are wo career ya no crowd sami da ko as yes a government no and a creative WhatsApp group no enti cost 90 but Kwaku memra wonche they've been given a job to do ebi ana unim job ko Fidex ye deal
okay. Ghana a very interesting country, very very interesting. Mame Emfa Tirim Nkansah ho Emma His Excellency John Agyekum Kufuor, former president of the Republic. Him say ne na woda Mr. Nkwatenten edema apade ahoden wo mu say wo mu say wodi mfine de enso Nyankopon man international no wonhwe yenkunimdie na taba wo yenkunimdie 2028 na biyo so memfa akwaba nsem nso ma the constituency secretary Achwango Beja South Honorable Foster Amankwa say okohwe kodini dwuma bi wo on the UK na last week na obidruye nti me mana kwaba Unim double K. Enra na naseme menda no sa exposure na ibaye no. Oni be ka say na nye intentional na say na omo anwen ni say beba sa.
And something yam share.
It was unexpected. That is the word. It was nanya de amo share ni mu say beba sa. Enti on say nkomodie mu no. And I was say there is a government platform. No what should I say? As nkomodie bi akoso bi say na question bi about say obi
way Manasi.
Asem bi aka say o believe Martin Pebu asem dey saying the OSP. And we yi announce as e di kan credit an komo we yi ewo
government
platform no so. And obeka ho asem man no ebeye. Unim the speed at which Samson ebeye said the all correct asem no speaks a lot.
He said that he asem no buy.
Unim dem na me chere say ahohare ntem so a host Samson Lada ene ye say odi be cover na so odi be yi sa asem na no etwemadwen si bi kire me bi ka bi kire me hwe o say sa platform no enye government according to Samida akono say e ya ban platform host platform government host platform ena lawyer Samson Ladi say enye aban platform na emum a platform of independent minded people CSOs. They say amount for mujina mentem omujina konten omu de omu ni MPB na omu ni NDC asemba omu hese ni sitie no maka na sa pepe sa na okan stand pass ha na e platform no so and civil society organizations and so ikuya omu nso hwe aban no ne policies ne dwumadie na omu de adwenkyera aba na se o de also omu kan bi fa no maka bi afa ho and all say aban nyuma bi ko bi te se shraj OSP any auditor general omo hwe akontabuo nsem so omo hwe se obi mfa oman no ensan hye boase omo no so osubi ena osan kire mu se impo supreme court judiciary ekwa ewo subi odi be twa ato na o se efri se yama ya dwuma. The question is why na ama adwuma no enya ban platform na emum sa nipa we no nyina no why na ka oma no boaye our platform no so oma wo modwuma. So the who is important. Then na ba the what. Say why any power teacher creative platform no lawyer Samson Ladi enemy megidi say mo de man obetima yi ano say ebisa asem
o say ya de empegidi bia
yes
ye ebisa asem etimidian kamiya bebisa say obi ti say reverend in team forjo de na ode no be share studio ha no ojojo no sa time e ka adwuma ne bi ho ada.
That is it.
It is a question.
The edin kan no e why na creative because same da kon say e ya aban o se nya ban na emom nipa we ne wo so e dey obi ne kreti enti e hwan na so obi amomodwuma mo wo so fi say ya ma omodwuma enti edi nka ye hwan na ya ma omodwuma no na ye momodwuma ni ye hu ne oye ya na adwuma bai. What is the adwuma kro no enti se sa anu ye we ne ma ya ene ememe wo hai na nyankopon obo adwen no ma me bi tu mitiri mi so mitimi mfe ansa mi so mitimi de madwen efa ho bi okoko to cry free bi circumstantial evidence eno na betwi kasa ma si asema any dance ye no etimi twa ho bi ne de ayeden e de aye dance ye enti ye nyina ye wa adwen esi etimi kire adwen ehwe ne ma ekoso o man ni ma eso etimi de adwen to ho ne enso ayeden ya kan bi enti so mo anu ye ufuro bi a eye contrary to ye de ye adwen no a o metimi de aba ti agitu mo ebitima ye san adwen na se se ye de ye be kire adwen adwen kire me wo ne say sa platform no a agenda setting say ne was say discuss ne was a cost o man ni mu no ye ho ne yen setting no ne was a cost e wo the media and radio say be ka enkomo e be di on radio ni TV so no e wo say ho ne free ba enti agenda setting and control enom de control agenda control na fen say om set agenda nom de control agenda nso enu nti na aban no yen kan sem yen kwa na mfa aban ho enunti na buying the chesika of the 292 million Ghana cedis koto tissue paper they command my wo school mu say friend pad sanitary pad 292 million they koto tissue paper say a friend pad say wo koto ba ku bia wa abonten finance minister say 15 cedis ba omo de omo koto de abra yen 45 cedis nanso so unya media ni dia wo ka ho asem enye wontumi multimedia na be ka ho asem all the so called neutrals, all the so called objective journalists are the independent minded no omo nyina obi akoma no atum say the taxpayers money yen fan kwanta. According to Mustafa Gbandi, or say Busumi bia from the presidency or Mampanyi Mahama Nasue ye ho yenton to so yenton meko ho company bia ni honum nti sika bia free ho beko bia no me taxpayers money me toa me tua e free ho Jubilee House. But Mustafa Gbandi say Busumi bia ye de say sika ni be 200 million kan sika 20,000 echo 276 constituencies at the Kodia Omode Koye de Omonim a free the presidency at the constituency 270 echo my NDC for Okawoma Afibako a 6.6 million Ghana cedis. Sorry, 66 million Ghana cedis 1 year. But I say my buy, you say a wuntam. It died a wuntam cry. Said the na aji working. Cecilia da pa. So ocean apart from say obedi minister, obedi MP around 2004 and obedi bant my MP that time. So we eno to nchen ya. Cecilia da pa nya adwuma bia organa ha. Adwuma we nyina international. On international organizations nkwa na ya adwuma. Onim say why on UN na ya adwuma pen. Cecilia da pa ya adwuma on international organizations enti na adwuma wa ya na ni wiase nyina no de eye Ghana ha. Eye owura politics nyaka nyina ma no ne wa ya adwuma enti nyaka to etua no Dallas yemfa ne say nti obi a ka ohunda dollar enye ne nwanwa esile da pa ebi say na adwuma wa ya ne free ne ma ya abremu nyina no Dallas ndi tua ne ka until so obey MP for Bantama in 2005 and so no say Dallas won fie na yira Ghana haye kan said de ase wono won oye hia ni buruburu se woni bi se la passefo a enka obi Nkansah asem no ba yetimi nyansa ntrefo set agenda wa ha egu ma amene ni mu ase eventually OSP no ogu na ni mu ase no akra be kan se wanya danse bia mfa mo no kwa adu no unhu se sansa ntrefo no esan betena ho be kan ho ase be san ma amenity enso so yenya sameja mfi obeko school wo tech he yawo ewi ache no ye kodwobo nsu epi ena odi bedi communication officer ewo NDC mebwa in a position onye adwuma wo international organization bi ada enti wono no one Dallas eni twaka bia but otimi pie kwa yi ase eko yi Dallas eche obi sre ni sika eno Dallas no yi onim say upia kwa abonto ye politician na upia kwa abonto onim say den obi besre sika enti sika wo fie no ene bi na to bag mu diko na so to ka mu upia abonten nda yin se ne kire say sa day no sa bre no na sa meja mfi wono oni cities because no cities yanka da wo pie no enko the cities ne be pie ba sa sem ne ba ye no ye mi say questions e bi say the pa ne biu. The question is, yen mumu a na ye ka ho asem no yen na sa answer ntwe for interrogate yen. Say with Dallas ayera.
Be ye papa na dan ne so boni.
You see the thing. Enti agenda setting. Me say wo kama aban no. Na wo ne ye question wo. Reverend Tim Fodjo was treated as an ordinary criminal. E wo news file. When he was obi onu mumuna enye bi e cost obetime gu o man na nimu ase sabre na na ache police for ache cocaine ewo Kwaku square mu ase wini ba ha eno what ho asem biu sa asem what ho asem biu ensentrefo obi abisa ho asem da
they've been given a
job no was our platform no so omo de gu platform no so no enti until say benya further and better particulars no
na say lithium there na Emmanuel Amakufibua e chantro kesi we about percentage 5% ne 10% e wo kratem a ade no so nya do kre bepem ne bi wo obi a we bisa the same probing question na I don't want to be ratify
me say
because they've been given a job to do.
Keke na ye won centrefo bi wo ha se omudwuma ma fa to omo so a na se omo fact check to be cancel bia no makọ hwe nkrate ma hwe se de wo kan ne no kra na se nye no kra from fact check Ghana enye obi company ba mpese mches ne wa ada ko ayi for journalist be wo Ghana ha se ya omudwumadie no there is one station kra wo ha wo ko na wo kasa no mo fact check no me de beto wonom se de wa kan wo ye no kra na se oboa amako fi boa say sa your friend say minerals
lithium,
that's a big art be maybe you cannot go beyond when it comes to royalty. You cannot go beyond 5%.
A lie, a big
meanwhile, Sam Rano so 2015 wa be mu no mu exercise Sam Rano they no can enter but nya centrefo no bia kwanko hwe anko fa check because am na adwuma say momwa na sa asem nyina nanka we are independent minded and I make me try on a platform bi so na me no be a debate say na I'm trying to say when you neutral now your objective so all yes and train and so you Ghana ni we CS we hwan na say 292 million the top part enye wan kan ho asema when you neutral when your objective say lithium by na da no echo fight for 10% royalties na sabre no Uka said TIA. None, you see nothing wrong with 5% no unye neutral. And all of them our platform no so. I see a more module. What is the job? Until today will be a make you say
a trade home use as journalist. Oh bia omu baby said that yen. We MPP near bisa said then no more yeah the day was to say the coin. But he said routine here 2 year every buy so. But yeah no could refer now no mono sad na boy yeah no the question na baby. Instead so baby said that they've been given jobs to do.
Yeah time on double key yeah time on and a wa be mono. So call radio na NBC ni kasa. Now a comparative advantage e be a figure say chere say o mo no some di kan buy answer now point na ka chere say equalization journalists na ka chere say equalization but then journalists ni mo na point to equalize for the NDC there wo horo no share the dangerous one there huma me eye o say something hu ya nka wankan ko jama e friend say sami da nyame na wo say yes answer o say even Supreme Court Auditor General Sraj OSP accountability institutions accountability no enye me ametia bontin yo me e friend say ankra baby o eya aban so those people no that institution no they are to hold the government accountable eya aban if aban na budget aban na edi ensika aban na echere be sika be ayemfa aban na sign contract and say say ono kro na yafa yate hosa platform e dan beto so ye chere de wonye no sa aban no kodi sika be de no waka fi sa aban na be chere ne sa say mu sika ye de ko trade say sa
we de odi ma memo aka trade enye nwanwa say yetimi ati OSP office yeti OSP office no na adodan kwa kufu ado odi OSP office ne ba ye say ade ba ko pa opeso ye ne say opeso ohunu ni mu nyama ewo corruption fight ni mu enti OSP office no on separate no from political activities enti OSP ya ye de ne ba yi ifri mat na midu so ebebe pem kisi ejaben so o ma nchi opposition ni bi ada aban mu nkrofo nko anu mata ake wo ada na aban asesa na sa OSP ya o hu sisi one chia ba mu nkrofo bia we do opposition for echi
they've been given a job
say na you do opposition for echi dia satma na NDC for wa ba mu no na ye won nkrofo a no ma gi double salary no ma sa take appointment e wo Ghana ha obi a wa ya aban adwuma a wo gu na nimu ase agi double salary wa gi akatua mienu yetimi asa vet no parliament amana sa take aban
me wi no be ba Kwaku 1 minute na ajima ye yin no Supreme Court judge omuni social life so you Supreme Court judge what the social life e trouble baby obo te kra no obo te chiri baby konifia hu no just what ten ho kra na a Supreme Court judge wo WhatsApp group so oka high no aka high ye can't you now so aka bi double
K the essence of Article 71 the essence of biya within accountability biya at the frontier article 71 e wo ho aye free office bi article 71 socialization obiya wo ye article 71 office wo de biya no uni social life entina eya yenim se ahwe ya adwuma na wo ye no wo beko pension mu no mpo no wanhwe a wo ye no makora mpo no no matwe mu afiri mu nchen enti wo de ni aye ne se aban behwe okopim so obewu
aye
and the judges, auditor general, commissioner for human rights and administrative justice. When you now me article 71 of his orders. When you say majority leader article 71 of his order. When you article 71 of his order. Speaker of Parliament, article 71 of his order. Because he need say mo baby mo wono mo take decisions it be could affect wa we no ma. Judges are omu free high court ko nyina all this service adwumayefo nyina omu nyina ya
wo judge wo dey ayi independent by its for was why just nyina ya da for
paso be no so yen twa article 71 mu no mo nko wa
judge ya kan yo so se yo eyo ye kan ba ko no akabienu na just mo ni judge dey socialize
ana Kwaku what's that group yen nyina TTB so yen nyina TTB so ye tire bi so da and yenim dia de WhatsApp group ye
they've been given a job to do
yeah me too it na nu ya OSP ekoche Martin Pebu Martin Pebu bu ofui and Martin Pebu na fofo that is
na tapola do watch ni WhatsApp group so dia che
ma OSP now Martin Pebu so one amfo a almost one platform so bia e bia OSP so so bi and OSP we so o wa na
so no so ka so ye calls
enti
so ye calls so james I want to place it call
sa platform
and also we've been given jobs to do.
You see, me ya say manu see on say judiciary because the be afraid judicial independence. The independence not just about the government no. But say be na even social relations cram point me influence where yinti. Ni nyina ka ho bi. Today no need was some independent. Na a judge woda WhatsApp platform so. Ye discuss WONTUMI. According to the NDC, ni woman Crawford WONTUMI is already guilty. Utio and now what that was that platform so already and come on mudi ho nyina kire say WONTUMI guilty na dey WONTUMI aba wo
ya mo amadwuma so wo munye
and what you decide independent are you going to what's up
now there's all kinds of mo discuss manase SML then no mo discuss also eti ade ya ne edi ase aish
Ghana ni a wotie ye hwe sa bere se wo didi obi mu say wo ye independent journalist or objective to adwim omu nyina 788 million Ghana cedis is at work obi o Ghana ha na ojini di pa say di pa so mesi dey we independent minded on the okay mo manfo na jai if the name e koso omu command omu Nkansah na nyina no mu nyina yedin nyina na say agenda settings be koso baby.
All right, I've been given a job to do. I don't see Kivo hot pepper ko na koto de ko jewo de fa bi ya duane nkwan mu stew ma entumeno na Kivo hot pepper no so de o de ya duane a emu ode yie pa we ene makwa ewo so Kivo boko show kona ko pebi extra kwai Kivo ada ajima you've been given a job to do that and then I also Kivo hot pepper Mr. FDA for AGA 20 kona ko pe wode na ebebo papa yawo Kivo 4-in-1 Gary soaking mix so ewo ho into Kivo 4-in-1 Gary soaking mix Gary fita milk wom sugar wom nkatie wom ewia bopa na odi bigu nsuo na chese wudi out to say yes so refreshing when ya Gary bi dia ma oba ewo school ma chese onu Nkansah obo say mommy and daddy loves me Kivo 4-in-1 Gary soaking mix Mr. Okona ko pe bi a china kwan ni nyina FDA for AGA to say eye ntu betumi dia nsusuanso bia eni akire na me pa cho he passport Hepasco herbal capsules and ye can for ediamau and ne ewie. Hepasco herbal capsules. Mesro ebwa Emma a you with ye a fibia worried yenum and no consider friend a detoxification into Hepasco herbal capsules so no a year you bring another sample to be na woswado no mun kakra ebeboa ba niema bia ehun hia ai worry die do ba chese esi niema bi kwan ma chese empo eye wo redie na se wuni padua no wunyi na wunya wo fa hodie sade fata no wonum Hepasco herbal capsules very natural capsules a support liver no amache say you widie mu fibia wakoma bibia ye kama intibesro kona kope bia chira kwan wate herbal shop bia bekomu bia no wonsa ebeka bi including Casco herbal shop Wachibota about 7 including Kufuridia Casco herbal shop Jackson Park ni nyina wonsa beka bi Cape Coast Takra de Takwa Kumase woko no ma wo pe Hepasco herbal capsules no ebi unya bia nom na ebeboa papa from my trophy so number here 0557453579 0557453579 and now to be a friend 05014592555 05014592555 ofroma omo ebejoso Kunadus live band na efre you Kunadus live band yes weekend it was a long weekend na Kunadus live band bronya na ebe wo here live band bi say bia a wedding ceremony say bia a naming ceremony a year bi na ba announce birthday party bi chese bia mo no open live band chese a boss super wa wo hwe na yes treble alto tenna a bass na a humancy a jigum utumu say yes oh music is indeed food for the soul niya wo Kunadus live band de betumi awo so maka kuma kona kopo ma chira kwa mo obushen heya in the Ashanti region kona kopo ma chira kwen na mebe mau omo telephone number from CC na book no ntemene Monday book fatu wodo man sign every weekend bia na be do Thursday and Friday no na obi de koda da enti number sa betumi afre for Kunadus live band 0246 627 418 0246 627 418 and I'll be to be a friend 0242 119447 that's 0242 119447 or better still be to be a friend 0243 166342 or from omo ebejo so fe Gasto mixture Mensoplax mixture Prostaplax mixture Gasto mixture a stomach ulcer nedronum stomach ulcer ne last stop a drop house thrown as so a gasto mixture she a draw we wunumbi kona kodum binashe sadi a drono ebe yewo gasto mixture so what today no but what to draw stomach ulcer then ko unto gasto mixture libi kona ko try bi one I'll be doing one dancing stomach ulcer drew typhoid fever drew Mensoplax mixture for your bar ma waso emra eno we fichiko bosomia swin ana sempu ya sha se fufuri obi brepa we fichiko midua ba kope Mensoplax mixture ebebo papa Mensoplax mixture kaidino oko pharmacy na eye herbal shop bia wo so open Mensoplax mixture we fichiko na bosomeso ana wu minimini oti yawo ni gina away afe Prostaplax mixture for prostate enlargement obema ujonson tentem enu ye memedru urine retention wo de ye Prostaplax mixture herbal shop bia mu nsabe chemic pharmacy bia ebema obiato geomo telephone number dey 0248 778899 0248 778899 na fe me fa we fe na yen koye besa aba otwea herbal powder wonje wodi akona kwaje wodi eye ochia herbal powder ochia herbal powder usisi ye oya eye koko bema waye mre ewo mpemu low libido anase stroke ebiana empodo oba wa fichi kwaye basa uyemetwekro konna kope ochia herbal powder ochia herbal powder ne bo nyede ya package den kitten enti eno ane se wuya eye sachet no ba ko a wape insuo dide warm water watiegum wo bogu uyema you are ready to go edrowe FDA for agiatum your friend ochia herbal center from my truth so number is 0591 565 557 0591 565 557 and I'll be to be a friend 0550 639 037. Talk Ghana so any talk Ghana so any ye to adwumadi no so edan yumre Richard Ajman ewa and akwa jeni buaten so ewa oh too soon but your time kakra betumi oh nanka be hwe but yes samida kokoro ya nanka assassination attempt na betumi de 1 minute akeno na bia ba fa other pick assassination attempt na eno those was 70 policemen omo ekunani interior ministry no e de krata ba beto abonte say oh ade no kra no kisi e chapendi e see before this year omo say do see before this year but when samida ko 17 no I don't know e be a minute just a minute traffic kwa the other one
dede hunu no mo peso mbe ni okrum dede hunu
ye ni ba bi omo reporter ade no
dede hunu no peso mbe ni okrum tie
omo bulletproof car
office of the special prosecutor say obi emeki an assassination attempt e wono so a enye news CID for national security for office of the special prosecutor audit service adwumaye for justices of the high courts and the supreme court. That is why you catch them say omo reduce social life because omo adwuma na omo ye no omo ye prone to that. What did you make no enipa bebre na omo fi say what it omo fa ahode so and even including yantiana obi catch there say ye beti chief justice or catch there say what will be 70 years and yes to osan bank or baba one na yere ne mental. So occupational hazard. That is why we give them Article 71. No reduce social life.
Say Jamenkwan so the okra the bulletproof car.
When the office of the special prosecutor. You don't even know that is the office of the special prosecutor.
Oh, really?
And I do not also want to say.
Okay.
But office of the special prosecutor, even if you pass that, you will not know. That's the only office in Accra. Soja for omo ho ni soja for ka omo ho no mo no right we be duro bia ya tum e ho nye ba bia duro no ma enipa gina bonte de se de o duro no ma na office we ni enipa gina mu be duro bia ya to gate mu na gina ho me ko gina ho to ku be da entisani e mane ma no ye no kisi eja me wo pia na what bulletproof mu en wo pie equally Charlotte say we electoral commission womunyina so mu
Kyeremanteng na okay
sorry Kyeremanteng and even electoral commission they provide them with the same assassination attempt here. Speaker of Parliament will go via the bia when you convoy and nkrofo a omo edinache omo ye edindra enye assassination yeda enye news bia omo hweso pad na omo akoto no ane ma ye no eno mba be de wo kurum ye mfa ho be kan lupire na asem be kan lupire na asem no nkrofo mba se wo mba ko sa assassination ni wan wo mo chi wo mo mfo mo nkonkotum so special prosecutor no be attempt no for assassination na se soja fo no mdi na chiri nyina wantimi anchi wo manfo mo nkonkotum ono ane jejereje okọ maami sizira abnada pa dem ekosi sa sebe ne ntonwa nyina de ba bonten no wo bi oba be gon de wantimi anya ne hwia ono awon ko ne ba bi emfa no afi double sa aircraft no a parliament approve $60 million. As I approve $125 million. Ese omoko ede kwa akotono. What can you no bomwa? Ebeye $185 million. Enu mbi kwa akoto elupe no. Jen Ghana ye nkokun.
But we are told so about one. Anna.
What must I approve $125 million?
because we are told and crowd be say
we are told $60 million.
Yes, $60 million.
I no matter approve 125
because maybe say but catch them say we know of one.
Within one much stated number of years we dey talk 3. And somebody can say yeah nkokun. Ghana ni bi
Falcon 6X.
Obi a wo tie bi antie. Alupre na omo kwa akoto no. Enye alupre soja fo de kokon. Alupre soja fo de kokon no. Emu seat ente se alupre se afa kon na omo kwa akoto. Yenwale mu nana no mo nsamanfo a omu tie ye mo amawu ko no mo amote ase sa ankrofo ya na ka kire se o mampanyi na kufuado edwale wiem se omu nim na se omu ko dwale wiem a nana no ye de edi omu jamo ye ka kire omu dutimi fa won ba meka ya de omu omu adentina enwo na ka kire se kufuado dwale wiem mo omu ko dwale wiem ma omu ko dwale wiem esi edun ketia be catch isuo na ya so ko jali wema aso on person mo kire Ghana for say sabi ye jimi jimi na de mo bi jam ye de na me kwa sole e ho na me report to masam me nji police ni e ho na me report to masam ukoko to ye ma o ye mbuta to so mbozu na azo ye de oh no abenyan me no dware wo ho kakra na me say ukoko a dia wo pe na wo de so e me jam asem na se me ebro me so a me ka kire na nanom se me jam wo
oh forgive
me kwa ya pesa tonsa ya kwa wura nkonya dan kura pesa de agunsa
oh de bia
na mu ko dwale wiem ko ka kire kufuado etesesi yes se wonu wo dwale wiem ye gina ho na matofo ase ka kire point blank se alupre na o mo kwa akoto no ye nwale wiem wo ka kire parliament say for clarity sake wo ka kire parliament say alupre na o mo kwa akoto no ye nwale wiem o goto ade a procurement law there is conformance specifications document kura ni prepared ya ma your friend say atofos you dey catch the parliament say for clarity parliament you know nkoto abule soja fo ni enwale wo no see the alupre ni bana see enwale wo ma it does not conform to what we were told yenje
that's a Falcon 6X it has specifications maybe as a time is fast spent so what specifications
so I don't know
in the woman you dey the bunti
I don't know make catch say alupre no nkoto enwale wo in any case soja ni ba no wo kwa akon odwale wiem mo se mo koto alupre ndi abule soja fo soja ni ba no kwa akon oni na wiem dwale eja you know wo mo de
na so bi on koto craft no so ko dwale wo craft no kon kukuru craft say be kwa ko dwale wo
eji soja fo na mo koto abule ma afi de mo de ye de mo se mo koto abule soja fo is small for last week in any case mo na mo ti kroma any discuss a priority na mo ka kire say double track mo ba be ye free ho na mo ka kire say ye ntimi nsi cathedral efi say omban ye kom di enkrofo na mo ka kire say ye ntimi nsi parliament building because e kom di enkrofo o ma be timi atolu pre ya yakun
ba so dem say here bi
ayere
after disasters of my has say no oh ye here be man
sa ko se ku ntokona na si wo bokoro fa ko no betum dia ko
ye here be
ayere
o man ni here sa e
jade na o man ni here ni bia wo se yato a adan na teacher fo na o mtifie no enyia se e wo so o man ni fo madwuma nurses fo na o tifie no enyia so o man ni fo so fo madwuma enye sa nkofo kuria na ka kire ye se sa niam no hu hia eche sa alupre no na na do ye abai propose say ye nkonkoto foforo no enu no hu hia di yanhwa so ni yanya enkrofo na adwuma omo ba yei om ka kire se cathedral no emfaso ni so because asole bia wo Ghana bia etimisi wono ana asole dan omo ba amampanyina timi agina simpie so aka kire so wono wasi asole dan du di ache obi ankan we afedi asole fo timi so asole dan mo ba mo na mo ka kire ye se sa alupre no eye lazwi emfaso ni so teacher fo tifie napkofo ye ntuo mu ka wanwani mo ba du napkofo ma fo mu nyina adwuma awie mo wa ka kire say 24 hour economy mo be provide job 133 emma specifically say DVLA won be ko adwuma mpreza even that DVLA na alone no kula mo ye no ni pa do say na ko adwuma wo no mpreza mo jaye no asa akwa akoto alupre no na say mo pese mo ka kire say sabi kana fa ase ye nim nyansa ana akeke asemo we ka kire nya sa no pese wo mo kire wada mo kire si ye nim nyansa na sabe mu fi say mo set mo priorities right mo ka kire say ye hwem kura school said ye be ya sa akura no obenya nimdie ani nyansa say wote ho onkonkoko ntoko na wonko wi ade. Let's save Nkrano from that security now. Opesa Nkrano dani akrofo street mu nti we go free education am Nkrano dani akrofo street mu we akoto fa akon dia beku omo because all the masoja for dia pam mom dia pam hwan ye dani Ghana police state ana. Why don't you train the people so that they don't do that? Can't you see say sankia de Nkrano ko school eno omo nya nimdie eya e ka betimi adani chili police ni ba ko betimi amani the whole town. Go to Chile and see how many policemen you will see in the street. And as a soldier for Abu Mukrum. Mate. And you do mean yes, idea will say, and Chile the Pagane, and Nipanim Dian Costro say, Bonnet or Nipanya Bonnet, but rather no, who feels our priority in the say, oh, Kwaku Falcon, and a Diamobi. I die a chi, soldier for no, a woman chief soldier for no, a Chilesia Honomono, a Falcon, a Kofa Mobile. A Falcon, I don't know any amount of car.
All right,
TV so asa Kwaku wiaye sadia na omu wiaye na kisia tabe waka hubi kisia tabe waka hubi so na ba akuru kokko kre wo mu na we say so mu san wiaye ansan kre wo mu
WONTUMI TV so edie. But just before I cross over to a year, Kwaku, happy birthday to you. Nasay, aka Alonso, we are electrician from a year, Kelvin Osei. Young politician, okay, unit committee chairman. Anyway, happy birthday to you. Mention said that Kwame at the bed to so amama way every a year Bosheba enche Boshebana wish you a year happy birthday. It's now say Alonso, electrician from a year.
Okay. Let me say, no be seen. Mamenshia, remember me, Higajemfi or Buakwada Diasi, and I feel so Latifa J. Or no, so Buako Bosso, Omunina, Dr. Baumia Matimba, Umia for Michel Riria. NDC for say a fade or Mampany Mahama because of so any person, and they could for Dunti. The Uncle presidential jet mewa enra the net foreign affairs minister as ye to plane na on be di animu obe lazy with finance minister any minister of defense in akoto you know o kan kire yen say the presidential jet no a na wo sabre no Ghana in presidential jet no also it is in pristine condition just say ne hooding that time Raymond Aqua and joy you know no china dwens to say there was a time cramon for say a war fault any ade or say there be oh no one panyi mahama time kra no e bi see na a plane no presidential jet no e war 3 engines eni se na wiem na se ba akokora e break ya mienu na kan betimi de na akwa lande the entire American say ne say e principles e si nipa se o principles as a sign na je se wunya no kwafo se opposition se senti ama wa no nka se ni ugina bre na sesa je se wuni no kre NDC for e ka kire yen say enkura anas yensi school dan nyina anwiye emrante na ba wa yemfa o mu nyina adwuma anwiye o mu ka say yenkwohwe honorable niti wu kuro mo hwe say hospitals nyina wo mpa o mu nyina wo nro schools nyina wo nkonwa schools nyina esi nyina kama yenye nyina anwie ansana yakoto presidential jet me pa chew krobi asante wo kasa be o si nyae abewu ho enkudi akura kunasem akurasem saa na mo kan kire no mpa chew ne abewu ne to atwa afei kwa na commodore son over 5,000 Ghanaians you mo dey on bet na bonten na no budget by over 50,000 friend say nurse for ni teacher for a omotifi almost say nya de be for omodwuma na me ne wo ka say mo nko ya na o wan sada su gumuram enkran kwan na ye no na ye about 70% na omba o mato aso contractors na de ya ma o mboso ntwe kwan no ana contractor da etiso no onya ye tua ne ka ma na ye adwuma no Ada na de omo akoto presidential jet. Kyerɛ sɛ NDC fo ni principle. Kyerɛ sɛ omo pa sɛ efre bi tibua conscience tibua pa no omo ni bi because enkomo wo bi a enkomo enso da ye kra sɛ omo decide we ba me abe discuss but o kan no aka ne sɛ Ghana fo a sɛ yabufu a na ye to akora no ne nsufin ni nyina egu no yakɔ gyina abɔnten hɔ sɛ ebu ofunti ehwi akora ne nsufin nyina to egu abɔnten ɛnenne de ye te ho nie stone boy ɛna bɔ no sɛ na anu ya ɛna ekofa bae ti ye ne ya jejereje emfie na ye den ya betena ho ansa na sɛ ebenya akwanya bi o sɛ ebesa ɛsesa enti niema sɛ ya ni ebehunu but yenhwe ni yes NDC for na person kyerɛ sɛ omo ye nipa first class citizens and the rest of any Canada ye number 4th ni 5th class and na Kufuado 80 years 82 years old man at that time eno ono na ne nkwa ho hia yenya obi tena radio station say na Kufuado plane na odi tu kwan kran fa no nkɔ hwe ho no mu sabre na onye nipa ene o mampanyi mahama aba ono de nipa sin obi a ntie nkoto plane ne emfama no na yenya finance minister betena parliament say oh ina ye koto no bathroom ni madwae ni onware owiem ba sa plane Ghana ni ti
na de ya no mu ni say a global village sise yana ana sa de ya no mu ni
no mu
say I mean obo kan say bi o beka say
omu obi a
who so oboted planet fufuro bi so
omu obi a na dwen ni say omu nkwa ni nyansa obi anim de enti omu mpe free SHS no God da Ghana fo nyina betimi akọ school no obi adwuma bi na ndi si egu enti omu de omu premise a mo so mo kire say na de plan no mokoto nim enya adwaye nkwa o kitchen enyina awum eye more luxurious than the nanka ebi asa na ekufu akoto ya nanka obeto no kra but de ete hon Ghana fo eni agigireji
yenya nso de agigireji na enyenya na yedi bedi yenya nka Professor Jampo wo wakofa krata se eyi aspirants nsan na na nse ya oti afidie so a wo se ache intime kra menkai se ebia be ka se yen declare state of it na enye Ghana na abeke kansamfu we e de akere citizens where else what ya dear last year we say ya wo Professor Jampo wo professor ye bisa so ade no entibudi ko shame do na state of emergency wo ba ade na sa ache ntimo nkai. What kind of nonsense is this?
Last year.
Now you last year the referee. Now the whole professor out to can say referee. That people should just see it right. Say at the end of your move into the normal year your way. But that's where we are. Yes, democracy is expensive. Yeah, the best year. Na ya sorry a year jubedi so you better be biara. Ase ya bedo bia ase na me kan for ye Kitima Herbal Center so dia about say eye endem yare bia na ubetumi de wani akire ye Kitima Herbal Center omo sepase gawo kwan no so no ma wonsa ebeka mo yare bia ndem yare bia de wo last stop edo no ubetumi nso afrom